So hold up, real quick before you hear us attempt to do this mess. You probably clicked on this video because you saw 6 spaces on one screen in the thumbnail and were like, huh, wow, this looks like a stupid idea. I could give this a few minutes of my time to watch. Or you genuinely like Elgar's music and you wanted to hear what it sounds like when it's performed on bass. Or you don't really know this piece and you don't really know the heartwarming story behind it. Very heartwarming. In which case, here's a brief summary of the story. If you don't want to hear it, go to this timestamp right here and it'll take you straight to the music. But anyways, there's this guy named Ed, and he was sitting at his piano one night and he comes up with this cool melody. And his wife's in the other room and she hears it and she kind of likes it, so she's like, hey, that's pretty catchy, why don't you vamp it? So then Ed keeps playing it and gradually improvises on it, and as he does so, he's like, I'm gonna make this a deep meditative experience, and I'm gonna contemplate my friendships. So he plays it a few times, and each variation on the original theme became a musical depiction of a particular friend he had in mind. Eventually, he fully expanded and orchestrated the stuff he was playing, and it turned into what's now known as the Enigma Variations. The final resulting piece features the main theme at the beginning, followed by 14 variations, each composed with a particular friend in mind. Which means any friend not in that top 14 probably could have tried a little more to be a better friend. He also gave each variation a nickname title. Problem is, Ed was like, I'm gonna nickname each movement / person, but I'm not gonna tell you who's who. And whenever any attempts were made to guess the IRL identities of those nicknames, he basically said, nah. So we don't really know who's who. Anyways, the variation you've clicked on to watch is the 9th one, titled Nimrod. And this movement, despite all I've just told you about the mystery of the nicknames and whatnot, is confirmed, maybe, to be Augustus J. Yeager. Augustus was a music editor and such a close friend to Elgar that he was okay with being nicknamed an inept person. Now, this movement is a very famous and popular movement. You've probably heard it somewhere before. If you have, were, or are currently a kid in a high school string orchestra, you've probably played or heard some sort of arrangement of this piece. If you have, were, or are a kid in a high school wind band, you've probably played or heard some sort of arrangement of this piece. If you literally Google search that one Elgar piece, you will find a lot of recordings of this piece, as well as far more academic explanations of its history than what I've just given you. But instead, you're here with us, 2 Nimrods playing Nimrod. So please bear with us, and we hope you enjoy it.